TaeVi's podcast, man. We got a special guest in. Let me give you a resume first. We got 4-star recruit, 21 D1 offers, 2-time state champion in the car. That's my high school rival, so you don't get no props for that. We got LSU commit, 6'3", 280 pounds, 20 career sacks, 115 total tackles in high school. Is that all, or you got more?
I think you covered most of it.
All right,
sure.
we got most of it. So we got TYGEE here, man. LSU commit. How you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling good. Glad to be here.
Now before we get to the college, because you know college coming up for you, your first season. We're gonna take it back to high school. Oh, we can take it back to Pee Wee. Let's talk to Pee Wee.
Yeah.
When did you first start playing football?
I was 6 years old. I was turning 6 right before the season started, so about 6, 5.
Now, was it something that you wanted to do, or your parents like, we're gonna put you in football?
It was just something fun to do. Like I ain't never look at it as like something big, like a career. It was just something fun to do instead of being in the house all day.
Okay, now, and what was a moment in Pee Wee Park football where you found out like, yeah, I'm really like that. I'm punishing shit.
Yeah, probably around like 8, 9. You really starting to see like I'm different from everybody else. Like it just come easier to me.
You remember a certain player somewhere you're like, Lord, I didn't even know I could do that.
Probably when we played Willie Hall at Puncher Train. I hit this dude. He my partner. I ain't gonna say his name, but I hit him. When I hit him and I seen like how hard I did, I knew that wasn't like regular. Like I just knew like
it's different. Before that freeze came about.
Yeah.
All right, now. Well, what did you play football in middle school? Because I know a lot of middle schools.
Nah, we ain't had middle school. I was really in for my school. I really playing basketball a lot. I was really like in the like AAU and stuff like that.
Was you any good at basketball?
Yeah, I was. That was like what I played, basketball and football, like year round. I ain't stopped playing basketball probably my 9th grade year.
You see that a lot. Like what I guess players early, they just playing a lot of stuff year round. A lot of people play baseball too. But when did you decide that it was gonna be football?
When I started noticing like my recruitment pickup in football, just like coaches hollered at me, like I knew I could take it far, and I knew I was gonna have to choose one day. So I think that was like what really made me stop playing basketball. For when I started getting recruited, that just like made me go all the way in football.
Okay, now at the Cup, my Warren Eastern rivals.
Right.
Why'd you decide to go to that school and not Eastern? Not Eastern. Any other school, I would say.
I think it was, I don't know, I just like the culture over there. Just when I went over there, it just felt like home. Just watching the game, seeing the rock and stuff like that, that just made you want to be a part of that.
Okay, and how's it, I guess, developing a relationship with your coaches while you're in high school?
For me personally, and like for Edna, it's more life lessons really though. It's just they teach you more stuff outside of football. That's what bring you closer on the field.
Makes sense. Now, you 2-time state champion. What year did you win your first one?
My freshman year. That had to be
2017?
Nah, 2018. Around that, I think.
Oh yeah,
2018.
I'm tripping. So freshman year, that's first year in there. So you think you about to 4-peat. Since you won your first year, you spurled.
Yeah.
So did you play a big part in that? Did you?
Yeah, that was my first year starting. I came in starting, so I wouldn't say I played a big role in that. I was really just there, like on the field. But my second year, the second time we won it, that was like me being a major role on the team, stepping up.
On them weights, strong, all that. Okay, so the second year, y'all went back to back?
Yeah, we went back to back.
So what happened the last 2 years?
Okay, so my junior year, we lost in the state championship against Cameron Crow.
Okay.
That game, I think they just wanted a little more than us. I think we just got real spoiled, real like complacent.
Like it's coming to us.
Yeah. Last year, underestimating. We didn't think Westgate was gonna come in and do what they did, and it was a hungry team. They big time players made players when our big time players didn't. So that's just really what it was.
Now, throughout your 4 years, did you guys have any coaching changes, or did a coach leave the school?
We had one. My junior year, our offensive coordinator, he left to go take the head coaching job at St. Aug.
Okay.
That was we really try to keep the same coaches in and out.
Got you. Now, when winning the championship,
Mm-hmm.
how was that feeling after the clock hit all zeros?
That's probably like the peak of your high school career. Like you can't get better than that. Like you just seeing everything you worked hard for just coming to fruition. So that's really, I don't think could get bigger than that. The only thing that could get even closer to that is getting your first offer.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Now, speaking of the first offer, do you remember who your first offer was?
Nichols State. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that's in Thibodaux, huh?
Yeah.
Thibodaux, Louisiana. Now, how was that feeling when getting the first one?
Okay, so when I got my first one, we was spring practice. I want to say going into my sophomore year, and the coach came and he seen me practice and he offered me. I don't even think he knew how I looked like outside that with a helmet on. He offered me
Like, who is 94?
Yeah,
I want him.
so he offered me, and I just went back just excited, just like biggest moment.
I thought about that.
You good? And I was just like bugged up. Then the next day, it happened so fast. So after that day, I post that. Then I get, try to say it right. I got Miami.
Oh my God.
I got Miami.
The next day?
The next day, I got Miami, and then I got Alabama right after that. That's like within the 2 days.
From Nichols State.
to Alabama.
So you think it's like connected since Nichols offered you the other team?
Yeah, that's
seen
usually
it,
how it works.
and
So
then,
like if one college offer you, they go see like why they offer them.
You're on the radar.
Yeah, you're on the radar. So if they check him out, they like how I look, they go offer me.
Okay, now is Nichols a D1 school?
Yeah.
Okay, so but Alabama and Miami is kind of different. It's
Yeah, yeah.
So how was it when they came in?
It was like speeches. Like you can't even like it's Alabama, it's Nick Saban. Like you can't even
It's
think
super
about
culture.
Yeah.
Like the Patriots of college.
Yeah.
So like with the coaches, when you getting offered, I want to dig in more of the recruiting. Like who recruits? Because everybody think a coach come out to every player, but is that true? Head coach?
Not the head coach. If a head coach coming, that mean you really like like
You priority.
Yeah. So that you just send a recruiter or usually your position coach will come recruit you. From unless you take a visit, the head coach go be there. So he go talk to you. But the head coach do gotta give clearance to give you an offer. Like
because you on his team at the end.
Yeah. So he gotta give you clearance to get the offer. So that's really how it works. The recruiting process like crazy. Like that's one part. It's fun, but it can get real messy if you don't do it right.
Okay. Now, also, I got a couple questions. Do you ask questions when you at like getting recruited by like? Are you asking questions like how many players you recruiting in my position? Am I gonna be looking at playing time? Is this a red shirt season? What type of questions you ask?
Just asking seriously like, am I a priority to y'all? Who else on your board? How long you plan on being here? And one big one I ask every coach, I'd be like, if you could change anything about your program that's bad, like if you could change anything, what would it be? That really tell me like if you're real genuine. If you say, nothing really bad, everything good, I know you like, you lying. So if you answer that honestly, I know you're a stand-up dude.
Now, and who gave you advice on them type of questions of asking that? Could you just came up with it by yourself?
Asking them type of questions I came by myself, but asking questions probably my head coach, Coach Bryce. He always
like, you gotta ask too, huh?
Yeah, so he big on he not gonna do nothing like he not gonna ask for you. This your first big decision, so you gotta ask anything you want to know. I'm not about to baby you, and so that really made you like stand up for yourself and ask them type of questions.
That's tough. That's go back to them like you said, a connection outside of the field.
Yeah,
teach you how to make decisions for yourself. Now with the college recruitment, when you would think about making your decisions, what were the major factors for you?
Definitely who was there at the beginning. I know that it'd be hard to be since I like started off my recruiting process so early. But who was there at the beginning? Who maintained the same type of love throughout?
Cause it's basically like, sorry about cutting you off, but it's basically like everybody get that hunger when you get that when you knew, but as the years go on, especially if like you got a recruitment in like the 10th grade. A lot of people be 4-star, 5-star players in the 10th grade, but more players coming year in year. 11th grade, 12th grade, and they can fall in love with other players.
Right.
So how does that I guess be in your head thinking about, or they might forget about me, something might change?
In that type of situation, you just gotta know like who you is. You gotta have confidence in yourself, because a lot of people want your spot. So you just gotta respect that what it is. It's a business. If they move on, if they don't like your tape or who you are, it's just a business. They looking out for what's best for them. Just the biggest advice I didn't heard from a coach. They work like their job is dependent on you. They go put out the best players because they know next year when it's time to reevaluate them, they want to make sure they squad, they position the best on the field.
Because they job to get people in the NFL.
Right. So they don't want waste time on you if they know you're not going to be the best fit for them or endanger their job.
Makes sense. Now, that question you asked where you said, what would be one thing you'll change about your program? What was the most genuine answer you got? You don't got to say the coach, but what was the most genuine answer you got from a coach?
The culture. He felt like his guys wasn't hungry. They was just they didn't think they was championship caliber. They didn't think that they could beat the big time schools like that. That was like a big thing. That's why he was recruiting me so hard to maybe get a big time player like me to come change that. That was the most genuine one.
Okay, now commitment to LSU. Well, before I get to that, did you have any offers pulled while you were in high school? Like, nah, we don't want to offer you no more.
Nah, I don't think I ever got one pulled. Nah,
too great for that.
Nah, not nothing pulled.
Okay, and when recruiting, is it different type of scholarships? Because everybody just say, you're a D1 athlete, you getting a full scholarship. Is it any type of different scholarship that the public don't know about, fans?
Nah, I guess a PWO, that means preferred walk-on. Okay, so if you couldn't get the full scholarship and the college still had a little bit of interest in you, they'll give you a preferred walk-on. So that means come on a team, come try out, you go make it, and you still have a chance to prove yourself to them to get the full scholarship.
Okay.
But it's almost like you're taking a 50-50 chance on yourself.
All right. And is it a certain number of scholarships that schools have?
So each recruiting class, they have X amount of scholarships. Some schools, some smaller schools, they only do so many out of state.
Right.
So that's why a lot of guys, like, whatever state you're in, you go get the most offers in that state. Okay. Because it's easy for them to offer you in that state. That's why a lot of teams be pushing you to commit, because they know they only have so many amount of scholarships.
All right. And they don't want to run out. Okay. Now we can get to the LSU commit. You committed, you said March 25th, 2021.
Yeah.
This was a year after LSU won the championship with Joe Burrow, right?
Yeah.
So Ed Orgeron was the coach when you committed.
Right.
Now Ed Orgeron is gone.
Right.
Did Ed Orgeron, I guess, affect your decision in going to LSU?
No, because I think I had good people around me when I made that decision. So it was like, they told me, don't never, ever fall in love with the coach, fall in love with the program.
Gone, right.
And this was just like something that tested it. That didn't affect it. It was just whoever they came in, I knew it was going to be the best coach they could ever get. That's why they got Brian Kelly the most. He won the most in college football. So I knew they was going to get a major coach like that.
Lord, damn, big time. Now, did you ever meet Ed Orgeron?
Yeah, the first time I met him, this like really got me out there. I did 3 camps in one weekend. I went to LA Tech, LSU, then I went to Alabama. So when I went to the La Tech one on Friday, I met him for the first time. And the camp got canceled. It was raining, thundering. We left and went to LSU. He was like, "I'll see you the next day." Went out there, killed it. That's when he offered me the first time, and it was that's when we started building our connection. Then I went to Alabama, performed in front of Nick Saban. The first time I seen Nick Saban for the first time. So when I met him, it was it's like I see him on TV. Like I was about to say, like starstruck. Yeah, like you can't even like talk. He know your name, and it's really I don't know. You can't really describe it.
Now, with Nick Saban, is he like? Is his personality like he is on TV?
Like a fan of it?
He just like,
he won. he not that expressive.
Right.
Like he not like an A.O. Duran. He real straight to the point. He real straight to the point. He not gonna cut no corners. If he wants you, he gonna know you gonna know he wants you. If he don't, he just go forget about you.
Now, with Ed Ogeron, he's more out there. He's more of a southerner.
Yeah.
He more fitted.
Uh-huh.
So, what was your I guess, what was your reaction when you seen he was well, he wasn't even fired. It was a mutual mutual split. So, what was your reaction?
I kind of knew beforehand. He called me and just let me know, like, since I was one of his commits.
That was nice.
Yeah, he just let me know, look, we came to terms with it, and, you know, make the best decision for you. I asked him, what would you do? What would you tell your son if he was in this position? He told me honestly, he was like, I keep at least 2 schools just in a backup, but LSU still is a good school. It's a great program, and if you still want to be here, we're going to make sure you go be here.
Okay. Now, LSU last year, disappointing season. 6-7. It had a lot of things going on with COVID and stuff.
Yeah.
So you can take that into consideration. What's your thoughts on the last year's season for LSU?
I just think a lot of guys was banged up. A lot of guys got hurt. A lot of big time players couldn't be out there as much.
Yep.
So I think this year is gonna be a big emphasis on the workouts, the making sure you taking care of your body and stuff like that. So I think it's a good program. You ain't gonna be great every year. So I think that's why next year is gonna be more emphasis on the little things like that.
Now, with that being said, what do you feel you can help the most at LSU if you on that defensive side?
The energy. I seen sometimes the energy was down a little bit. In some games, you could like see it. There's overall playmaking. You know, just bringing something different to the table that you can't really coach or teach.
Okay. What do you feel? I guess I feel like I'm a recruiter right now.
What type of questions they ask you?
What do you feel is your strongest suit on the field? Is it like stopping, pass rush?
I think I could do both, but I think run stopping easier. It's more of a, I don't know. It's easier to come with. Run stopping, shedding the block, stuff like that. Is just it come easier to me. I think pass rush is more of a art, more of knowing who you going against, taking the right step, the right angle. It's more to going to pass rush than run stopping.
Oh, okay. Now, who do you feel? I guess you model your game after, if there's any person. Tell me about it. Hit me with that Aaron Donald.
Nah, I ain't know about Aaron Donald probably like my sophomore year.
Oh, a monster.
Yeah. Probably Cameron Jordan, because I seen him all the time. Take a little stuff from him. Yeah, so that's what I seen. So that's who I really like model my game after and stuff like that.
Okay. Now, you're a LSU commit. You're a Saints fan as well?
Yeah.
Who a bigger fan are you of?
Saints.
Saints
for
cool,
sure.
Man. Maybe it'll change. LSU, y'all lay that culture down on them. Now, it's the well, it's not the summer, but it's basically the summer for you before you go into your first year. So, what are you doing to prepare yourself for this first year?
Really working out, making sure taking more mental reps, getting better on, just trying to get better day by day. Making sure I go into LSU at the top performance I could be at. Because I know they go bring out another side of me I never even knew. So on my part, I just want to go in there the best I could be.
Okay. Now, we touched on it a little bit. Brian Kelly, new coach. Have you ever spoken with Brian Kelly?
Yeah.
Nice guy?
Yeah, he very nice guy. He really just trying to make it better. I know it's a real adjustment from Coach Ed Ogeron, just his energy, his attitude. But it's a new coach. It's a new LSU. You just gotta take it. Yeah.
It's trying to change something.
Yeah, so it's just everything new right now. Everybody just trying to figure out everybody right now.
Ain't like it's LSU only 2 years removed from a championship.
Yeah.
A lot of people think that was the greatest college football team ever. They put that up against the Miami team in 2002.
Yeah.
What you think about that? You familiar with the Miami
Yeah,
team in
yeah.
2002?
Miami was really my dream school coming into high school. That was like my dream school. I just knew like I was going to. I think how they did it was like they the best college team that's gonna ever be besides my team.
They got big names.
Yeah.
You say besides my team. Yeah. Okay. Now, with the what do you expect? I guess going into LSU this season. What do you expect for yourself and for the team?
National championship. National championship. For myself, just getting on the field, starting if that's I'm a rotator, just getting on the field, making plays. Yeah, so that's why I just really betting on yourself, making sure everything I'm doing right, everything little step I'm doing correct, being on time with meetings, not being late, just the little stuff like that.
Now, academics and football, how hard is it to juggle?
It's not hard to juggle, but you got to cut out a lot of distractions. A lot of stuff you can't do. You gotta once you realize you're not regular, that's gonna be the easiest part for you. That's just make sure your school, make sure you take care of school, and it's gonna take care of you.
Okay. What do you think what are you thinking on majoring in?
Probably construction management. I'm gonna go into real estate, stuff like that. Some design and apparel. I'm big into fashion and stuff like that. So is it either gonna be one of them?
This is most of the new NFL and
Yeah.
NBA players. It be pre-game, man. They bring out the most different outfits, bro.
Yeah.
How cool. All right, I want to ask you a question about LSU championships.
All right.
They won 4 championships. Do you know the years?
I'm not.
Come on now.
Okay. So, no, I don't.
No.
I don't know.
You know one?
I know one.
Why not Joe Burrow one?
I know Joe Burrow one, but that's it.
All right. The other ones is.
Did he win in 2012?
Nah.
Oh no. But.
The other one, we ain't gonna count this one because both of us was in
Right.
1958,
All right.
2003, and 2007.
Dang. I know they won. How many won under Les Miles?
1.
Oh, all right. So it was Les Miles. They won one with.
That's the 07 one.
Yeah. All right.
I think is that Jamarcus Russell?
I
had to fact check that.
Yeah.
But I think that's Jamarcus Russell. But also, I got LSU just made history. I just looked this up yesterday.
Right.
Because it came out yesterday. Shit.
Yeah.
February 4th, Friday. LSU became the first team to fully embrace custom player jerseys.
Right.
Players will be compensated for each jersey sale.
Yeah.
More information will be made available. So y'all can make money and have the names on the back of y'all jersey now.
Yeah.
Y'all the first team. What's your thoughts on that? You can make a little change, bro. You get some
Yeah,
sacks.
for sure. That's just the game changing. College players been wanting that.
Yeah.
We bring so much money into the program. It's almost like it was kind of difficult for us to just profit off it. Now it's being open, and I just think the game changing right now.
Yep. A lot of college players said they was eating ramen noodles and stuff.
Yeah.
But now y'all getting $1 million deals. What is if it's one thing you want to accomplish during your college career that you always had your mind on ever since you started playing football?
Probably getting a sack record at LSU.
Record?
Yeah.
How many is that?
I know it's around gotta be 26 around that number.
Hey, in 1 year? Oh no.
Yeah.
Throughout the 1 year?
Yeah, in 1 year.
Damn.
Yeah, it's
Who
around.
did that?
I think Glenn Dorsey. I think Glenn Dorsey got the record.
He was a tackle too. He was a monster.
Yeah, I want to say he got the record.
I think he got drafted by the Chiefs. All right. Now I got a couple more questions before we wrap it up. But who is you say Miami was your dream school. Why didn't you choose Miami? Because you say you got an offer on them on the second day.
Yeah, they was a lot of coaches changing. A lot of lost contact. That was really it. But when I went out there and I went visit it was beautiful out there. Great program. It just wasn't fit for me.
Okay. And you picked the hometown team. Is distractions easier to come around when you living in a Well, when you choose the team that that you've been staying in this state probably your
Forever,
whole life.
yeah.
So is it easier or harder to choose a team in your own state with family around, friends around, things like that?
I think it make it easier because a lot of college players they just sometimes just need that support. But I'm close enough, but I'm far enough. I'm an hour and 45 minutes away, so I'm not in the city. If I drive back to the city, I gotta really like plan it. So it ain't really that close. It's I think it's easier. I think it's your family go be there, your friends go be there. It's easier for them to get to the games. But it's less distractions though. Less distraction than being in New Orleans.
You get free tickets?
yeah.
I mean,
I won't say 5, but you could. I know you get first dibs on if you need to buy extra or something like that.
okay, I know Joe Burrow got 100 free tickets. Like when you're the quarterback, you get super tickets. All right, man. Now, like I said, off season coming up, man. You was a 4-star recruit. What makes you a 4-star and not a 5? Did you think you?
I never really looked into that. I just knew. Me personally, I just care about getting the offer and going to college.
Shit.
Yeah,
And
that's
we ain't
really
worry about the star. I'm gonna prove it when I get there.
Yeah, the stars really, if you really look at it, everybody that make up the stars probably never played football. They don't look athletic. So it's really like, you don't really.
Analytics, basically.
Yeah, so it's really, you can't really say what makes this person a 5-star, what makes this person a 4-star. So it's really just up for debate. And I don't really look at that because that don't really control you or anything like that.
Okay, now Super Bowl is coming up. We got Rams versus Bengals.
Joe Burrow.
Oh, Joe.
Joe Burrow. We go.
Okay, Joe Burrow. We got the whole Louisiana root for Joe Burrow, man. So, okay, that's your pick. What's the score you got? Are you a bettor? Can
I'm
I
not.
ask that?
I don't think you could, but I'm not a bettor.
Makes sense. I'm a bettor though. I'm on season sports. He not. He's a college player. He can't do that.
Yeah.
All right, now you getting paid for your work, man. I wish you the best on your first season, bro. I'm gonna be rooting for you.
For sure.
I always was a Reggie Bush fan, so I just turned into a USC
Yeah.
fan, but they've been disappointing me. So I'm looking for somebody to root for.
For
So
sure. For
LSU
sure.
the whole time. So any last words for the people, man? And for all your coaches, future coaches in the NFL.
As long as I got a shot, a chance for anything, I know I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna bet on myself. Merch coming soon. Merch should be coming around late March, early April. Look out for that, and that's it.
I see you got your chain and your hat on.
Yeah, for sure.
What it say?
TyGee's, everything TyGee's. The merch is gonna have TyGee's on it, but some more stuff coming soon.
Okay, man. Any other thing you like to do outside of football for your fans?
Fashion, I'm big into that.
Okay, man.
The fashion and gaming, but I think everybody be on the game. So yeah.
Yeah, we love the game, y'all. But we got TyGEE here, man. LSU commit, first season this year. You say national championship.
For
Sack
sure.
record. That's 27 sacks. He got to be 26 and a half.
Yeah.
By Glenn Dorsey, we think. And he won another championship, man.
For
New
sure.
coach. And we out.
For sure.